The Mesa Fire Department is recognizing some real-life Good Samaritans today. Mesa Police Officer Jensen Deuce was one of those honored. Deuce was off duty one night back in March when he noticed smoke and flames coming from inside a house. He then called the fire into 911, then alerted the home's residents, helping everyone make it out safely. Now, he tells us it's just part of his job.
I feel like I really was just doing my job. I don't think it was anything special, quite frankly. It was just being at the right place at the right time, be able to help out somebody, which is always great to be able to do. Appreciate it.
About 50 firefighters ended up showing up to battle the blaze. The home was a total loss, but thanks to Duce, no one inside was injured.
So, are you...
A big day for a pair of hero police officers in Mesa. This morning, the Mesa Fire Department will recognize Good Samaritans in action. And that includes a Mesa officer who last month noticed flames shooting from a house while driving home, and he was unable to awake the residents and get them out safely. A second Mesa officer back in February kicked in the door at a separate fire to get a family of 4 out safely.
Welcome everyone to EBB Live on this Tuesday afternoon. We certainly hope your week is still off to a great start. So glad you're with us. I'm Scott Light.
And I'm Tram Mai. Our spotlight is shining on some Valley heroes honored earlier today in Mesa.
From first responders to ordinary citizens, these men and women stepped up in a crisis situation. Here's Haley Francis.
We appreciate that.
Cheers and applause at a Mesa firehouse this morning as a few ordinary people were recognized for stepping in to help complete strangers in trouble. First up, off-duty Mesa police officer Jensen Deuce.
On March 26th at 1 a.m., he was off duty completing his patrol shift when he noticed flames coming from a house in the area.
Officer Duce pounded on the door, woke up the 2 people sleeping inside, and likely saved their lives.
And we'd just like to give you a plaque to show our appreciation for what you did there. Thank you.
Next up, Caren Imbrescia, an employee at a gym who rushed in to perform CPR on a man when he collapsed in the locker room. The man later died. Still, Caren's efforts to save his life were recognized.
The early recognition of this and helping those people, that's what makes our job easier when we get there.
It feels good knowing, that what you do is seen by others and maybe bring more awareness for others to step up in the matter.
Also recognized for his efforts helping an injured motorcyclist back in March, James Fagan. He blocked traffic, called 911, and began CPR on the man who later died of his injuries.
James's quick thinking and action was very good for us too, so thank you, James.
These heroes are examples of ordinary people stepping in to help complete strangers in need.
Thank you to all for helping us and doing this. We know you didn't have to do it, and we appreciate your help, and that's what the community is all about. So.
Well, you're so glad all those folks are out there, right? So, and all 4 heroes were honored today at that ceremony in Mesa.
You and I have both been to those award ceremonies in Mesa. And by the way, they do a great job of honoring the community members when they do step in. But what a lot of people don't realize is that before the first responders get there, before emergency crews get there, that time, seconds, minutes, it is so crucial to saving a person's life. So it helps not only that person in need, but also the Mesa Fire Department.
One of the reasons why we try to cover those is as many as those Mesa celebrations and honorees, we try to get to them and do those stories because the public needs to know that there are people stepping up, again, in a crisis.
Absolutely. Well, now to another hero story.